Neftegazmash Technologies Limited started work more than 6 years ago and has developed a reputation as a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality products and services for the oil and gas industry. Equipment and machinery in the fields of cleaning, drilling fluid preparation, neutralization and recycling of liquid and solid drilling wastes, and technological equipment for casing strings. The group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited was set up in the year 2000 as a small manufacturer of industrial equipment. Now it is a large scientific industrial complex with over 550 employees in total. Our goals as a company are building strength, diligence, honesty, decency, willingness to learn, mutual respect and understanding, an ability to remain on course even during difficult times, creation, development and distribution of innovative products as the most important technical and technological priority, involving the workforce as much as possible in resolving organizational and technical issues to facilitate qualitative resolution of problems which arise, resolution of problems experienced by customers of our companies, helping to develop and improve goods and processes. The structure of the group of companies is the firm Neftegazmash Technologies Limited, which carries out research projects and development, production control, financial and product planning, after-sales service, personnel management in the group of companies, and the general management of especially complex technical projects. The enterprise Neftegazmash, which is engaged in the manufacture and sales of drilling equipment. The enterprise Neftegazmash Equipment, which is engaged in the manufacture and sales of industrial equipment for casing strings and cartridges for imported and domestic shale shakers. The Tikarets factory Krasny Molet, which is the main industrial enterprise. Its history goes back to 1896. It is engaged in the manufacture of assemblies for the cleaning of drilling solutions, design and manufacture of equipment for oil refineries, refuelers and air collectors. Our oil and gas production equipment factory in the town of Garyachi Kluch, which makes mud cleaners, stop valves and pumps. The main areas of activity are manufacturing systems for cleaning drilling solutions, developing projects and manufacturing equipment for assemblies to recycle waste products of drilling, design and manufacture of equipment for oil refineries, design and manufacture of equipment for oil and gas extraction, providing customer services in cementation of wells, providing customer services on site for cleaning equipment. In the field of circulation systems, we are one of the main manufacturers in the post-Soviet period, delivering up to 8 complete sets every month to the markets of Russia, the CIS, and countries further afield. Our flexible system of design and manufacture, together with outsourcing, allows us to respond to customer inquiries flexibly. The geography of delivery of oil and gas equipment covers practically all the territory of Russia, from Kaliningrad across to Sakhalin, from the Arctic Circle down to the Caspian Sea. Our clients include the largest companies and associations, for example, the joint stock company Rosneft, the joint stock oil company Surgutneftgaz, TNK-BP, the joint stock company Tatneft, the joint stock company Gazpromneft, the joint stock company Caspineft, Kamenneftegaz, the joint stock company Bashneft, BK Eurasia Limited, the national company Turkmenneft of Turkmenistan, the national company Kazmunaygaz. Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is a member of the Association of Drilling Contractors and a member of the Union of Manufacturers of Oil and Gas Equipment. The company is a participant in the Russian-Nigerian Forum and in the majority of large international exhibitions in Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Venezuela, Iran, Argentina, etc. Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is a participant in international conferences such as Drilling 2003, Drilling 2004, Repair of Boreholes and Increasing of Oil Recovery, Russian Engineering to the Siberian Oil and Gas Complex, Construction and Repair of Boreholes, Oil and Gas Service in Russia, Mechanized Extraction, Supply in the Oil and Gas Complex, Neftegazsnab, etc. The main area of activity of the company is the development and introduction of new non-standard equipment for the oil and gas industry. The structure of Neftegazmash Technologies Limited includes its own engineering department, processing department, after-sales service department for drilling equipment of circulating systems and fastening of boreholes. During its years of work, the company has been awarded a number of patents for new types of drilling equipment. More than 40 configurations of circulating systems have been developed developed by the company Neftegazmash Technologies Limited in accordance with individual requirements of customers. Deliveries are made across Russia in CIS countries and in countries further away, including Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Libya, Syria, the Congo, etc. The company makes both stationary and mobile circulating systems. The complex of circulating systems is produced as separate assemblies or blocks. Block module manufacturing of a circulating system facilitates its transportation to a new drilling point. Constructions are developed taking into consideration their operation in various climatic conditions. The structure of modules and their configuration depends on the design of the drilling rig. Circulating systems are completed with a particular set of unified blocks, tanks, mechanisms, and devices for preparation and cleaning of drilling fluid. Complete sets usually include a cleaning block, an intermediate block, a receiving block, a chemical reagent block, a block for preparation of drilling fluid, and other equipment. The cleaning block is intended for cleaning the drilling fluid of sludge with a particle size of more than 5 microns. It might include a degasser DVS3 or Cascade 40.02 for degassing of drilling mud, a jigger screen LVSM for preliminary cleaning of drilling fluid, a sand separator GTS 360 for cleaning non-weighted mud of particles of drilling sludge with a size of less than 0.9 mm, a cyclone separator IGT 45M for cleaning of particles less than 0.08 mm, a desilter SGS1M, a centrifuge such as the OGSH50 with a minimal size of diletti of 0.005 to 0.01 mm. 3-layer screen cassettes are produced for shale shakers of types LVS, LVSM, VS1, SV1L, including foreign-produced shakers. To increase the working life of cassettes during cleaning of drilling mud, a fine mesh 3-layer cassette spread equally over the whole surface and thematically fused with the lower large mesh layer by a plastic grid with the size of squares from 40 to 45 mm is produced. Cassettes can be made to any size, with the mesh of the screen being from 0.044 mm by 0.044 to 0.9 by 0.9 mm and larger. The equipment can therefore clean the drilling fluid to various degrees and allow sludge to be prepared for recycling. All the equipment is produced in our factories. Connection of communication hubs and mechanisms is carried out so that drilling fluid can be directed from boreholes through the mechanisms of the cleaning block in any tank of the circulating system and then to the drilling pumps. Solutions can be transferred from tank to tank. Supply of solutions by pumps into tanks for mixing, transfer of chemical reagents from tanks for storage are all possible. The arrangement of blocks of tanks and other equipment of the circulating system takes place according to a defined scheme. The company provides all necessary recommendations for selecting and assembling equipment and methodically hires and trains personnel. The group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is actively engaged in environmental problem solving, mud disposal, and disposal of mud containing traces of oil. For this purpose, an industrial complex for neutralization and recycling of liquid and solid waste products of drilling and borehole maintenance has been developed. One of these complexes was supplied to the town of Zhanaozen in Kazakhstan. The recycling complex includes a complete set of equipment for processing used drilling fluid and drilling sewage, a complete set of equipment for processing solid waste products of drilling and drilling sludge. At the first stage, the used drilling fluid is subjected to technological processes with the aim of maximum disposal of solids. During this process, 2 intermediate products are formed: a non-consolidated sludge of separation, solids, and water of separation, a liquid. Usually, total processing of used drilling fluid and drilling sewage includes a block for preliminary separation of solids, 2, 3 or 4 stage block depending on the initial parameters of the used drilling fluid, as well as a coagulation and flocculation block and a drilling sewage block. The process of consolidation, including chemical and physico-mechanical treatment of drilling sludge, is applied to neutralize drilling sludge. As a result of the processing, the components of the sludge become more water and heat resistant and are turned into an environmentally safe consolidated material. A complete set of equipment for processing drilling sludge usually includes conveyors, a twin-shaft mixer, a batcher, a storage silo and mixing bin for neutralizing additives. As a result of processing clarified technical water, which can be used again in production or discharged into the ground, and a low-grade material which can be used for construction and repair of roads between oil fields and as hardcore, are formed. Prospective projects include selection of equipment and development of the technology of thermogenerator processing of oil, sludge and soil with gas recycling. The group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is developing and producing a set of devices which equip casing strings during processes of lowering and cementation in accordance with accepted methods of fastening boreholes. For equipping bottom hole string cases and protecting them from damage during lowering into the well, a string shoe such as BKZH is used. A back pressure valve such as the TSKODZH is used to prevent overflow of drilling mud or tamping fluid from the column of the wellhead into the casing string at different stages of the process of casing the borehole. Boots and valves have a thread type of OTTM, OTTG or BCSG buttress casing for columns with a diameter for 114mm to 324mm. For centralising of casing strings in boreholes during casing to ensure high grade and uniform isolation, the factory produces centralisers for casing strings in sizes from 140mm to 324mm. Centralisers of type TSTS2 have a U-shaped projection in the central area of springs, which ensure a standard gap between a pipe and the borehole wall. There is now an established and effective service department which carries out repairs, start-up and adjustments to equipment provided by Neftegazmash Technologies Limited. In addition, the department provides after-sales service for equipment supplied by the group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited and provides safe operating instruction to the personnel employed by the customer. The service department provides services of technical support of oil and gas borehole strengthening works. The available services include 1. Oil and gas borehole cementation by various methods, including continuous cementation, stage cementation, sectional cementation, and reverse cementation. 2. Cement bridge setting of various applications. 3. Recommendations on preparation and application of special cement mixes. 4. Organisation and calculation of the cementation process, sampling procedures for tamping cement and solutions, and also recommendations for various conditions of cementation. 5. Oil well solution programming and formulation of tamping solutions for specific geotechnical conditions, and recommendations on the properties of tamping solutions of cement. 6. Recommendations on choice, composition, preparation and engineering application of different displacement fluids and calculation of required volumes. 7. Development of a scheme of rational arrangement and fitting of cementation equipment for specific types of works. In order to provide assistance, the group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited offers such services as manufacturing, delivery and service support of technologies, manufacturing of equipment for processing liquid waste products of drilling and drilling sludge, including those with traces of oil. The main task of the group of companies Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is to provide top quality goods according to the requirements of the customer. To resolve this issue, a quality management system corresponding to the requirements of the international standard DINEN ISO 9001-2000 and the Russian standard GOST-P was introduced. The system of quality management ISO 9000 introduced not only allows us to increase the quality of our goods and services significantly, but also generates confidence in participating in international tenders. The most important resource of our group of companies is our experts, and we allocate significant financial and material resources to their training. Introduction of the process approach and principles of economic manufacturing have allowed senior managers to delegate some powers to subordinates and to involve personnel in management. First of all, we build the internal corporate attitude of the person, and only then the machines and equipment. All produced goods pass quality controls, which is confirmed by certificates provided with the equipment. Alongside the positive industrial indicators, the group of companies demonstrates a high level of social responsibility. A large amount of attention is paid to the conventional standards of corporate management, employee health, industrial safety, and environmental protection. Understanding that quality of life is more than anything a clean environment, we consider the problems of protecting that environment to be a major challenge. Ecological drilling and production without waste will be the basic theme of our research projects over the next 3 years. Providing support to children's homes in the form of financial help is an important part of our public work. We are sure that participation of business in resolving social problems is not only its right, but a moral duty. Today, Neftegazmash Technologies Limited is a stable and dynamically developing company, enjoying mutually beneficial cooperation with our customers, taking part in annual international exhibitions and scientific and technical conferences. All this allows us to hold a leading place in the manufacture of oil and gas equipment in Russia.